Welcome back to Get With The Programming. I'm Chase Ingram.
I'm Captain America.
Along with me is Bill Grundler.
Wolverine.
And I just got to say, we have the best intro video.
Dude, by far. By far. Every time I look at those, I'm like, yeah, God. He made it so cool.
I will say this, and it's not to take away from anybody's intro video, because I think the Spins jackass type.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Pat
That's
McAfee
fun.
warning thing.
Yeah.
And then they use different voices to do it.
What do you think was the best one so far?
Me, obviously. Like, no, I'm just kidding.
I like Drunk Pedro.
Drunk Pedro is good.
This is so good.
Pedro's
So
Drunk
good.
Pedro, like the quality of content and the video cuts, it's fantastic.
That's
and
one of
now
the
it's
best
getting
things
even
ever
more
done.
intricate, because first it was like him and the CEO, and then there's like some cross movement between videos, and then the last one he had two people. It was it's very underrated. I feel like people don't appreciate that. They just think about what someone's saying about themselves and then just think it's awful. But
It's so good though.
it's not the case. And then that's good. The obviously the BAM We're Live, so very simple, very simple. Speaking of the Spin, Mr. John Young is awaiting the arrival.
I know.
And I don't know if it's here yet. I don't want to announce anything. Although they were talking about it, at least on Pedro's show earlier on Around the Whiteboard.
Yeah.
But is his wife Leslie, I believe?
Yeah.
They are awaiting the arrival of their baby girl today.
They're bringing it.
So
Lights coming in right now.
yeah.
Got the airport guy. Bring it on in.
And then, like even now, even though you're flagging in the old airplane, you think you still got it all figured out and under control. And then
Dude, it
that
never
baby-
happens the way it's supposed to happen.
That baby, I just mean like you think you're like, all right, life, I'm ready. And then as soon as that thing pops out, you're like, oh no.
I know. I am. This is so sad too, because like I am eagerly awaiting the change that John's world is going to switch, because he's like, oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm
I
like,
definitely don't wish it on him.
No, not in a bad way.
However,
Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all. But just it doesn't matter. I mean, everyone in here that has kids, it doesn't matter how many books you read or how much you love kids, or like that first 2 months, 3 months,
dude, that first
is
night
a
home,
whirlwind.
the first night home from the hospital, even during the hospital, I'm like, oh man, this is, oh no. And then the first night left by ourselves, it was one of the hardest nights of my life. Not to mention my wife's. Who is 20x worse, because I didn't birth anything or having to feed anything. And Dylan was he was not an easy nursing baby. Easy nursing baby. Welcome everybody to the show. We got a late afternoon show. Happy open sign-up day.
I know.
Buddy.
You put that up in the chat, and I was like, wow,
Yes.
it really is today.
We did the same thing last year. If you guys don't remember, we came on live during the open, and I would like to try to participate in the same thing that we did last year, which was how many people can we get to sign up for the open during this show?
Oh, dang.
All right.
Do that again like that.
I made Bill sign up for the open.
I'm
Bill's
like,
like, I'll sign up for the open when I have to submit my score on Monday at 5 p.m. That's how Bill signs up for the open. And last year I got him to do it.
I'm in.
I've already signed up.
But I know.
I've already signed up. But if you guys have, drop it in the chat. I'm going to see maybe I can get a ticker going.
Ooh.
On how many that we've had. Okay.
Well, there's 66 of you guys in here.
Yeah.
And I know we have one person signed up so far. That would be Chase.
Signups. One. Let's see. Did that pop up?
No. Wait, there it is. One.
There it is. All right. We're at one. I hope Augustus is in here, because if people start, or Judy,
Oh yeah, they'll start shaming them
I'll
into
do
it.
my best. I'll do my best. Oh, Scott Middleton.
Oh,
That's
Scott, way to go, Scott.
way to
Nice.
go, Scott. I will change that now. That is 2. But if you guys haven't, I would love if you signed up during the show, because it was my favorite thing that we did last year. I hope to do it again as we do this. But today we are going to go through the rule book. But before we get there, just go to games.cross.com and click right there on the front page to register. You can, this is like a page out of the, was it State Farm? Bundle and save?
Yeah, totally.
You can bundle and save. You can, they have a new
sign up
open
and
shirt.
get a shirt.
Yeah, you can sign up for the open. You can sign up for the open and a shirt. You can sign up for the open, a shirt, and a judge's course, which we will talk about at great length with the rule book. And yeah, Scott, this is 15 for me. 15 for me. 15 for Bill.
15 for me.
2011. Right. Haven't missed a year yet. If your gym isn't showing up on the registration page, that will be an awkward conversation you need to have with your affiliate owner. Because either they haven't registered, or maybe they haven't signed something or paid for something, or have a CrossFit credential that could be expired that they do or don't know about, and maybe finding out as we speak, which is always the best time of year for me. Of all the people we've been telling to do these things for a year, and now they don't. But if you guys signed up. Oh, sweet. Where are we at now? Is that 3?
No, that's got to be about 6, I think.
6?
Yeah.
All right. How about this? I'm going to keep track of whoever signs up during this show. All right. I want to see how many people can sign up during this show. But as we wait for that, let's go through the rule book. Now, the rule book comes out every year, and highlighted in that rule book are new things that weren't there last year that are now in this year. And that is who's making the shirts. I don't know. Oh, the thing about the shirts, y'all, is that it's free shipping. So if you buy a shirt, it's free shipping, and it'll ship anywhere that you are. I know there's a huge problem with international shipping. Like the cost for shipping was more than registration and the shirt combined. That's done. CrossFit has worked their asses off to find these local places. So it's not just one place that are printing and shipping these. There's local international places. So the shipping is free. So whatever you pay for in your bundle, it's all good, right? So you don't have to worry about that.
Scottish G was, I think, the 10th person. Renata, I think, is 11.
Okay, we're at 11. Is that during the show, or is that total?
Well,
we're going during the show. During the show.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, during the show. Hey, if we get,
if you guys, starting from right now, if you said that you signed up during the show,
yeah,
say.
Bob did. Sweet. All right, Bob.
Okay, good.
Thanks,
good.
Bob. We are at 1. Yes, Bob, you are the one. You are the one. Okay, let's get into this. So we'll highlight new things. Open registration, regional selection. Most of the bullet points I'll put in red. Some of these things we'll expand on. Some of the things we'll just let you guys know. But there's some things in the very end that are very important, especially if you have aspirations of moving on in the competition. And we'll touch on the Community Cup a little bit. Spoiler alert, for those of you that don't know too much about the Community Cup, Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Central, Adrian Bosman is going to join the show live at the start of the show and clue us all in on the Community Cup from the man himself. So make sure you guys roll with us early on Friday. I know Savon will be on. Just, his show's go like 3 hours.
You can have both on.
You can put him on mute.
Give us like 30 minutes.
Put him on mute. We're going to have Boz for like 10, 15 minutes. The start of the show, 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Central. Boz is coming on to talk all about the Community Cup, and which Bill and I will expand on going forward. Big thing here. Regions will have no bearing on the competition, but will serve as a filter on the leaderboard. So if you wonder how you're doing in North America West, and you're in the West, it'll be a filter, but it doesn't affect where you go or not go. During the registration process, athletes will provide information to establish their region for the Open and it'll remain that through the season. There was a note in here. I want to see if it's in this one. This one. Okay. For the 2025 season, there is no process to petition to switch regions.
Ooh.
Huh? How about that one?
Ooh.
Yes. Competition regions will have no bearing on the competition, but will serve as a filter on the leaderboard. Any questions concerning, so you guys can check it out. But some of these in-person qualifiers do have regional, I would say, limitations on them. Ooh, sign up. Let's see.
I think I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 right there.
5? Oh, yes.
5 that have said that they just signed up, or and I'm writing the names down so I know if we'll get a double.
Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. I will not be able to keep
playing my best Souza right now.
This is fantastic. Look at that. Teamwork. So you can't, I want to be in Europe. No. Sorry. I've lived in the United States for 10 years. You are not an American. Go home. Here's a cool one, Bill. This was beta tested last year, but for the age group division, we have a brand new division. 70 plus is now an official division for the Masters competition. So at Legends last year, it was not an official division, but they had one as a beta test. Now it is official. The 70 plus division is here for the age groupers, which just means those that are 75 will be complaining as loud as everybody was last year for the 70 division, which is just the way the world works. Now where are we at? 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8. 8?
8.
Oh my gosh. You guys, you're making me blush. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all are just helping the ecosystem. All right? Why do I give my $20 to CrossFit? What does that do for everybody? Oh, we'll get to it.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to it. And I'm going to pull up a fancy graph pie chart that I did not make and just steal it from Spin, a lot like Souza did his show from his
there you go.
format, which is why Souza's show looks so much better. Open workouts validating video submissions. This one caught my eye. I'm not sure if this has been a thing, but videos must be submitted via a publicly viewable YouTube video.
So not Vimeo?
Not Vimeo. And you can't private or unlist that. It has to be public. So now these athletes who have been like hiding under the unlisted, yet still some people still find them. It's for the world to see. You must have it public, and it must be on YouTube. No other one will be accepted. I thought that was interesting.
I like that one. I've been shouting that one forever.
Keeping it public or keeping it on YouTube?
Well,
I was a big Vimeo guy for a long time until I got.
That was kind of the thing for a while, you know. There was like a year and a half or so when Vimeo was bigger than YouTube.
Yeah. All right, we at 9? Are we at
9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
All right.
Laura Mole, right there, one of my athletes.
All right, Laura.
Remote athletes.
All right. We are at 9. Fantastic. Open video submissions, new scoring protocol. Good video. Valid with a penalty. Because it used to be like good video, bad video.
Right.
Invalid. And it's like, it's not a bad video. They just had 5 no reps during their thrusters. All right. So now it's valid, but we need to assess this and look at this. 0 score is the next one in there.
Dang.
And invalid. It says CrossFit reserves the right to invalidate a score submission. It is determined that the athlete is acting or malicious intent to manipulate the workout. So this is the Trevor Bachman rule.
Right.
Or who else has done something like this?
Oh man, as bad as Trevor.
Is he number 1?
Dude, he is the one.
He is the poster child.
Yeah.
Of a-hole video submissions. Poor Annika video. Yeah, we're already, we'll get there. Don't worry. I had that joke lined up and you guys are already taking it from me. Open workout appeals. Only the penalized athlete may appeal the result. Coaches or unrelated parties, aka agents,
parents. Yeah, your parents
may not appeal on the behalf of the affected athlete. It means put your big boy pants on and deal with it yourself.
Be a damn adult, you guys.
Not send your agent to have a word with my box step-ups. You got to navigate it yourself or have them typing for you from your own personal email address. All right, well, 9 open side minutes, and we're only 15 minutes in. Fantastic. Keep it real. Who is Trevor? I'm new.
What year was that? 2016?
16.5, 10 rounds for time, 35 double unders, 9 thrusters at 95 and 65, where he just did 1 round and looped it 10 times.
Looped it.
And it was good. It got me.
Yeah.
It was really hard to find, minus the fact that he had the same time for every round and then fake fatigued. He's also done his like timers before. This is ridiculous. All right. CrossFit Games leaderboard. Submitted scores. Once an athlete has submitted a score for a workout, their score will appear on the CrossFit Games leaderboard. Scores submitted to affiliates are automatically valid on the leaderboard and may be rejected by CrossFit Games affiliate manager if it was submitted incorrectly. Meaning, this was the thing, I think, 2 years ago. It used to be the affiliate manager has to validate all scores, check, recheck, and then say validate. Then they got rid of it, and a lot of people didn't like that, and they brought it back last year. Of course, when you put it in the hands of an affiliate owner, they may or may not validate it in time, which was causing more problems for athletes. So once you submit your score, it will be automatically validated. The only thing the affiliate owner can do is modify or reject that score if and when they don't actually check and make sure you submitted it correctly. But yes. So back to the automatic. What do you think?
I'm happy with that.
Less of a
list. It makes it easier for me. Definitely makes it easier for me. I always liked the fact that the affiliate owner, at least in theory, was supposed to make sure that all the scores were really what they were. So like if somebody had a bad video or someone, came back and was trying to look at something and they're like, hey, that video's bad. And over here you have the affiliate owners like, what are you talking about? I didn't see it. Yeah. So I like that it makes it, I liked that there was a little bit of onus where at least it's like, hey, okay, judges, do the right thing here. And as the affiliate owner, as you're kind of going around and being basically the head judge of your Friday Night Lights or whatever it is, you kind of help out with that a little bit. But I
like it.
The last thing I hate is the worst thing is hearing that the affiliate owner forgot to validate scores. Yeah. And all of a sudden everyone, it's like, oh man, come on. That sucks.
And then there's like an exception, or do we make an exception for everybody who says that that's their excuse, which is why. So just to cut out all the BS, I'm cool with this.
Yeah.
I think it's good. We have Jill Rogers and Meredith Thomas, who just registered for the open. We are, are we at 11?
That's 12. Jill's
that's 12.
Yeah, Jill's 12.
12. Guys, you guys are awesome. 12 signups for the open during the show. If you guys didn't hear us before, register for the open while you're watching the show. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments.
There's 120 of you guys right now?
I know, just to hear about rules that everybody's waiting for that one slide. Don't worry, it's in there. CrossFit Games leaderboard, worldwide leaderboard. Ranking on this leaderboard will be used to determine an athlete's level, advancements to the semifinal stage, and or their eligibility to advance to the games via an in-person qualifying event. Region leaderboards are simply a leaderboard filter. I think there's another part to this, so I won't jump ahead. But it says advancement to the next stage of the season is not based on regional leaderboard ranking, which is a big question we had coming into this season.
Oh, that's right.
Is it going to be 1%
of your region or overall?
Region or worldwide? And what this says to me, and I think there's a confirmation slide after this, is that it's 1% worldwide. Worldwide. All right.
I'm actually better with that.
Yeah, me too.
You know, and
You're getting the top 1% of all CrossFit athletes in the world.
right, and we've always had this discussion about what side of the line do you fall on? Do you want the absolute best, or do you want the regional representation?
Yeah.
And I was always, I mean, it's every year. It's not the Olympics. It's every year. So it's like the World Championship, and I see it as I want the best there.
Yeah. Ed, it's Chase. It's Chase. It's better be end on an even number and odd. Actually, when it comes to stuff like this, I either want it in zeros or fives. So the 12 signups we have right now, I know, dude, I'm weird. Right? This bothers me because I'd be much more comfortable if it was 15. And then once we got to 16, I'd get more uncomfortable and hoping we could get to 20. All right. So when it comes to numbers like that, I'm a 0 or 5 guy. So y'all watching the show, 127 of you. Thank you. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't, sign up for the open. Let us know in the comments and get us to 15 so I can stop sweating. Open percentiles. Dave Castro actually went over this as far as your levels are concerned on his Instagram. I want to say a couple days ago, 99 to 100%. That's level 10. That is advancing to semifinals worldwide. 88 to 98, level 9. You guys can read all the way down to 0 to 10% for level 1. How they lump those in for the Community Cup, we'll touch on later. There are no levels for teams. Actually, some interesting notes for the teams once we get to that I didn't see published anywhere, but I think is a fun thing to know. Open judging requirements. Remember the May word for the box jump or step up thing?
May, yeah.
May.
Yeah.
Encouraged to me sounds like the same thing. Right? Any athlete who wishes to qualify for semifinals is encouraged to use a registered judge. That is judge who passed the 2025 online judges course. By the way, 2025 online judges course, thumbs up. The most simple, straightforward, easy to go through. Don't have to backtrack because you got 9 out of the 10 questions right. And you got to just take the whole quiz over again. They're all in single questions. So if you get the question wrong, you just hit reset. They reset the same question and you can go through it. This is the best judges course they've ever done. It's one of the fastest ways I've got it done. So bravo to the team of simplifying that. Now I got to take the advanced judges course. Open prizes. This is new. A percentage of each open registration fee will be used to fund the prize purse for each stage of competition. So open, overall, so open weekly, overall at the end, and then CrossFit Games, obviously. But the value will be dependent on the number of people who register. So, Seth, if you, it'll be on
under course. If you go to the CrossFit.com site, go to courses.
Online courses. It'll be
on there.
Right there. But it was much better. Wife and I are, add 2.
Yeah, so that's 14.
Sloppy, yeah. All right, 14. Guys are so close to that 15 under where I can be happy for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. All right, next. During the Open, CrossFit affiliates will be awarded prizes. Bill, we have prizes for the affiliate owners. Finally.
I know. The thing is that I feel that the way that those operate is that if you have an affiliate that's got like 500 members, you win every time. The other affiliates don't get an option. And if you really do win anything, and it was really funny when Dave was talking about, this is not, and I'm not in any way poo-pooing on the fact that there are things that the affiliates get. I'm not saying that. I mean, anything that the affiliates can get is cool. But if you get a $25 gift card or whatever from Rogue, I'm not improving my equipment at the gym. That's what Dave said. I'm like, dude, I know you don't have to buy anything from Rogue ever.
Oh, Dave said that?
Yeah. He's like, you can use that, to improve your equipment at the gym. I'm like,
yes. Barkley Dale, I appreciate learning that Chase is also a quintuplicate-oriented person.
Ooh.
That you almost made me sound dumber than I am.
Why did you throwing those things out there like that?
Laura, you do not need to have a level 1 to take the judges course. However, you may need one to take the advanced judges course. But I bet that's in the rule book. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4.
14.
No, we're at 15.
Who is the next person?
Right here. Where is he?
Sloppy and wife. That was
14. No. After. Jeffrey Lewis.
I missed that one. Okay.
Australian dollar to USD hurts right now. Sorry. We're fixing that. We just voted and decided that y'all shouldn't have to deal with our shit anymore, and hopefully that will improve in 5 days. Real gift card. I'm all for this. I look at this as version 1. Let's just run it. At least we're doing something. We can't wait to be perfect. Let's just start. And yeah, the affiliates that have the most, obviously they're going to have the best opportunities. The affiliates that have the best teams for as far as like scoring, whatever, right? But hey, at least we're doing something. So,
like I said, I'm not trying to like poke holes in it.
Add a constructive addendum to this.
I'm just saying. I mean, like anytime that they want to give the affiliates anything or have an opportunity to ramp up, have the affiliates ramp up at all, I'm all for it. All for it. So cool. I'm just not like going like, yes, finally. I'm just like,
I'm yes, finally that they're doing something.
Okay.
Right. Because we've been wanting them to do something. I mean, we've had our, prize packs, whatever, affiliate, CrossFit Games invite deal. Although I did find out that you can't legally run a lottery or raffle using open signups, like even names and hats, because that's considered gambling.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
I was like, well, that shut down a lot of my ideas.
Yes, it did. Totally.
Fun fact. I didn't know that. See, this is why you guys have conversations, because we could just sit here thinking we have the best ideas in the world. And,
and then to this one right here.
Yeah.
It's not an affiliate.
You do
it at a non-affiliate, that's like some other gym.
Can we do the open in a non-affiliate? You can do the open in a non-affiliate, but you have to submit a video to do the open. So you can participate in the open if you are not in an affiliate, but you can't submit a score through the gym.
Right, because they're not an affiliate.
Yeah. Jose, this is a good question. How many eligible affiliates will there be? Is there a specific number? The number is also tied to registration numbers. So I don't remember. There's a certain number that every number of people who sign up for the open, another prize is added to the pot, which I believe comes into play at the very end. So we will retouch on this. Raffle must be no purchase necessary. Okay. Maybe there's still an opportunity. Yes, Gordon. Great time to drop into affiliate and support. Yes. If you do it in an affiliate in good standing, you can submit your score via that affiliate and they will happily approve your score for you. All right, open signups at 16. You guys know the drill. Please get us to 20. I cannot handle this. Moving on. Semifinals. The second stage of the CrossFit Games season is semifinals. Based on the worldwide open rank, the top 1%, minimum of 1,200 athletes. I sure hope it's more than that. That would be a bad open sign up year. 1% in the individual men and women divisions will qualify to participate in semifinals. The top 2%, minimum of 200 athletes, in each age group division will qualify to participate in the age group semifinals. All teams, here's one. All teams from the open. So if you register your affiliate and you sign up a team and all your whole gym's on one team, which is what it used to be, you guys automatically go to semifinals.
Whoa.
Yes. So if you want your team and your buddies to compete in online semifinals on a team, all you have to do is sign one up, put people on your team, and you automatically will move on to online semifinals for the teams. Bill, do you want to know how much it costs to register a team this year? Do you remember what it was last year?
No, because I do individual stuff.
It was $20 to register a team. So say you wanted to have 10 teams in your gym compete, you'd have to pay $200. It is $1 to register a team to compete in the open. So affiliate owner, you sign up your gym, you're in there, you pay $1 and you create CrossFit Inferno team. You pay $1. You put everybody on the team and your team competes in the open, have a great time, go nuts, and you go to online semifinals. So it's $1 to sign up and everybody moves on.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like, is that okay? So, and let me get this straight. So everyone that's doing the open pays their $20
individually.
Yes. From there, or I mean, there's not going to be team events in the open, right? It's everyone's doing. No,
it's the classic open. Top 2 men, top 2 women.
But so for that name that I'm trying to block the team, I have to do another $1 on top of that from the affiliate, not for the people that are on the team.
And it's been like that for years now. It used to be you had a team when you registered the affiliate.
Right.
And then they changed it, I want to say like 5 or 6 years ago. You had to register an actual team and then add people to that team. Like
you could have that's right. You could have, and the people could switch up to a certain point.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. So now the registration fee to make a team is $1, and that team will qualify for online semifinals. And guys, remember, online semifinals is the qualifier to the CrossFit Games for the team competition. There is no in-person qualifying for teams. So
it's still only, I don't know if I don't think we've hit it yet. Only one team per affiliate, right?
For qualifying. Okay. You could have 10 teams for your gym move on to semifinals.
Okay, that's what I wanted. So how many teams? Yeah, so we could set up as many teams as we want to go to the semifinals. Okay,
exactly. Right. All right, guys, we're just going to make 20 teams of 4. We got 80 people signed up. Somehow it's 40 men, 40 women. And we're going to put you guys all on a team. And then you can have 10 teams competing in semifinals. So I thought that was cool.
I like that.
All right.
I wonder how they came up with $1.
Because they couldn't make it 0. They wanted to, but somehow they could not make it free.
Huh.
Yeah, there was just something in the system. So they were actively trying to make it $0, but they couldn't. So they're like, all right, 1.
All right.
Yeah. All right, guys. Are we still at 16? Has anybody registered that I haven't seen?
6. I think we're still at 16.
All right. Hey, guys, remember, if you're just joining us and you haven't registered for the open, let us know. Register right now. You just open up another tab, go register for the open, and come right back here and let us know, and we'll add you to the list. Yeah, Dan, $1 sounds like a money grab. Always, right? Always. All right. CrossFit affiliate and head judge requirements. So this is new. The requirement for a head judge, that white bothers me. Damn it. Whatever. For a head judge, okay, so there's a head judge qualification that comes into semifinals. All athletes that have registered for semifinals must complete the workouts at a CrossFit affiliate in good standing. In order to host semifinal athletes or teams, the CrossFit affiliate will need to assign a head judge to oversee the competition. So not only are you going to have your own personal judge, there must be one head judge also there that is different than the personal judge. So if you're doing online semifinals, you have 2. And the head judge must hold an active level 1 credential, complete the judges course and the advanced judges course, and must be on site and introduced in each athlete video during each workout of competition. Mm-hmm. How about that? So you're going to have your judge. So say I'm your judge. And then we need another judge to come in as the head judge, and they must have all of these, or you don't, or your score will not be approved for semifinals.
That's cool. I'm cool with that.
Extra layer.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. All right, semifinals, selecting semifinal competition roster. Once members of the team have been selected by the team manager, the competition team roster is locked for semifinals. Only athletes. That's pretty standard. This is more online. Judging requirements. Individual and age group divisions will be required to submit videos of all workout performances at the time they submit their score. So you cannot submit your score without the video, and the video must be YouTube and public. It's fantastic. While not required at score submission upon request, any team with a qualifying score on any semifinal workout may be required to provide a video. Basically, if you're trying to go to the games, you need to video everything.
Right.
But apparently you don't have to unless you get asked for it, and then you should have it.
I just hate that they do that for themselves.
No, just
say that they need it. We'll ask if we want it. We'll tell you. But other than that, you need to record everything.
Yes,
make it simple.
Make it simple. Even more so, all athletes competing in semifinals must complete the competition in an affiliate, use a second registered floor judge during each workout. So we just went over that. I like it. 2 judges, head judge again, level 1, judges course, advanced judges course, and they have to be in the video. I dig it. Semifinals event format. The competition will take place over the course of 1 weekend, in which athletes will need to perform workouts and submit scores. Age group dates, team dates. All scores will remain hidden from the public leaderboard until after the competition has concluded. This team thing, right? You can only pick 2 men, 2 women. You submit that and the score. If someone gets hurt, you're SOL. Got to figure out something with that.
I hate that. Yeah, they got to figure that out at some point.
They did add something later for the game stuff. That was a good fix to the old rule when registering a team later.
Okay. Hey, real fast. What do you think? Just because we've never had a judge and a head judge before, what do you think their role is going to be?
I think it's just to.
Is it just the second set of eyes? Because like a head judge, if you have multiple people going, a head judge, just like in live competition, is going to be kind of going back and forth, and obviously they're going to look to see something that's. So is their job? Their job is to look at the judges or to look at the athletes? I think both. Just like you said, you have the judges on the floor at a competition, then you have the head judges just scanning the field. Okay. Because sometimes when you're judging an athlete, you can be right there in the mix, and you might not be able to see. Right, you're doing wall ball depth, and they've missed the target 3 times. So that could be one of those. But yeah, that's what it is. I wish that they would put kind of the scope of what the definition of that title would be, so that they know. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, you're totally right. Semifinal scoring will be points per place. So a lot like quarterfinals were, but now it's semifinals. Public review. Judges who have completed the 2025 online judges course will be able to review, judge, and assess each video of the workout. So if you guys want to do the review yourself with all these public videos, you have to get your judges course, which is what we talked about last year. Do we want to make the judges course matter even more? Do you want to be a part of the solution versus the problem? Well, then get in there and start judging videos now that we have them public, which is what we were hoping to get. Right. And they'll be on the leaderboard. If you want to judge those, you got to take the judges course. So if a video receives a significant number of good video votes, the score will be accepted. Receive no votes, it may be accepted. So basically, like we said, if it's majority versus like egregious, because you can have people on there and just like shit post on your video. I don't like you, thumbs down, even though you did everything right. 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 So it's not 100%, it's majority. Well, and I think where are people really going to be looking? They're going to be looking up at the top, and that's really what we want it for anyway. Like if you're number, if you're way down the list, I mean, who cares? You know. Excited for the open, yes. Oh, Alyssa, good. All right, Alyssa. All right, guys, that's 17. I'm sweating in my hoodie. Hoping we get to 20. Hoping we get to 20. Yeah. All right. Keep this train rolling. 0 score over the course of the video. Athletes may have failed to complete the workout as required. Wrong movements, wrong judges. So like if you guys
fake your head judge, they're going to look. And they're going to look at the name, and they're going to look at the video, and they're going to look if they actually have all the credentials that they're supposed to have. And if you are lying about it, you will get a 0. So just don't do that. Because at its own discretion, CrossFit reserves the right to stop reviewing videos once enough videos have been reviewed to fill games rosters. Now, that is probably something that will drive Hiller up the wall, meaning we've viewed enough. This won't have any effect. And if it's anything like the rope climb, shuttle run workout, Jose, how dare you put that on me? Let's keep it at 17 until the end of the show and see Chase sweat more. No, because I got to take my son to jiu-jitsu, and I'm going to be sweating on my way there. Team review. Team scores will be valid at the close of competition. CrossFit may request videos for review at their discretion. It's recommended. I mean, the recommended, the encouraged, just draw a hard line.
Seriously. Please. I don't know why. Why?
It just...
Because the argument will always come back. Well, you just recommended it. You didn't say I had to.
Right.
That will always be the default.
And they'll always lose that argument, even if they try to say the semantics of that. But I'm with you. It's like just the... is it Pat Sherwood that says the rule book never gets smaller?
Probably.
When you add stuff like this.
Yeah.
Penalties. All penalty criteria will be made public prior to the competition beginning. So, for example, how I read this is they will let you know what your penalties will be if you do X, Y, and Z during your workout. You know, a missed burpee may be a 3-second penalty. A missed squat clean at 225 is going to be a 15 or whatever. So they'll tell you that before the open starts, so that Bill now has a playbook to skirt.
Yeah.
Like, well, if I get this amount of no reps, but I go this fast doing it, it actually works out in my favor.
Exactly. Yeah, totally. It's like, oh, so where can I make my move?
If I just blur that line on my dumbbell thrusters or wall ball shots and I get 7 no reps, but I go 2 minutes faster and I only lose 35 seconds and I would have gone a minute slower.
Oh, dude.
I'm ahead. Now I'm not saying that's what is going to happen, but I'm just
well,
Bill is.
Well, because it's like you have to look at what's written. So if it's saying that if I missed a squat clean, what if I chose not to do the squat clean?
Well, you did that once, and how'd that work out for you?
Oh, no. I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about bad judging. Dick.
Hey, I talk about my deadlift prowess all the time.
Hey, real fast, did you see that the NCC one of the NCC qualifiers was that workout?
I did.
And I just started instantly laughing.
I did.
I'm like, way to go, Ben.
Cool, guys. This is just more examples. If you get time cap, they'll take your, or you don't get time cap, but you got enough movements taken away, then you will get just like the reps versus the time. Just showing you guys that. Advancing. Age group leaderboard will be, hard dates. Just put you up against the wall. Age group leaderboard will be finalized no later than April 21st. Team leaderboard no later than May 2nd. Individual leaderboard no later than May 19th. The number of online semifinal qualifiers in each division will be the difference of all qualifiers, 30, minus the total number of advancing athletes from qualifying events. So here they have a hard 30. Whereas before there was a minimum.
Yeah, I think.
So I believe that means of the 30, they'll subtract the number of qualifying spots they're giving out to these in-person qualifiers from that. Say it's 18. Like, all right, you guys get 12. Yeah. Although I'm seeing somewhere there's like a one spot freely missing.
Yeah, why is that? Why is that?
I don't know. There's a lot of speculation on Pedro's show today, actually. So go back and watch that around the whiteboard. I'm sure they'll be talking about it on the spin later this afternoon. Team advancements. 1 team per affiliate will advance to represent that affiliate at the finals. If the affiliate has multiple teams compete in the semifinal and more than 1 team finishes in a qualifying position, CrossFit will elect to invite the next eligible team on the leaderboard as long as the team is from a different affiliate. So say you're Mayhem and you qualify 7 teams out of CrossFit Mayhem. They're only going to take your best team.
They're going to backfill, basically.
And the next 6 spots will go to 6 different affiliates.
Yeah. Crazy.
How do you feel about that?
I actually like it.
I do too.
Just because what I saw happening is, and I honestly see this more, and we don't really talk about it that much, but I see more of the camps with the teams than I do with like the individuals. I think it's been breaking down. But so we see a lot of teams are starting to kind of group together. And especially if they're individual athletes, that's usually kind of the avenue. It's like, okay, I'm not going to be able to break in the way I want to break in, but I'm going to be damn good on a team. And so you start filtering in that way, and you want to have more people to train with.
Yeah.
So you get to a gym that has 2, 3, 4 teams, or you're like Invictus or something like that. And you have all kinds of people. Now you have to really think about, okay, well, who's gonna really get on those teams?
Okay.
I think that's gonna be pretty impressive.
I like it too. I'm with you. Sabrina Seymour signed up and got my online level 1 today.
Boom.
Hell yeah. You are killing it. Oh, we're so close. Sabrina, you almost made me the happiest man. You got me really close though. So I appreciate you. We are at 19 signups so far. If you guys are just joining us, if you sign up for the Open during this show, please let us know. Celebrate yourself in the comments. We will celebrate you on this show. We will add to the total. We have had 19 people register for the Open during this show.
46 minutes. We got 19 people.
46 minutes, and we are running out of time. All right, semifinal cash prizes. You guys have heard this. If you haven't heard this, welcome to the planet. The online semifinal prize purse will be solely funded by Open registration fees. The percentage of Open registration fees will also go towards to fund semifinal cash prizes. So whatever you guys do, you guys, registration edging. Oh, I should not have read that out loud. I'm in read fast mode. Yep, I apologize for saying that out loud. Okay, qualifying events. Qualifying events are responsible to program and administer their own competitions, which will be a show later. We're basically going back to the sanctional model / 2010 model of qualifying, where everybody can program whatever they want. We'll see what barriers they're given. Like it has to be 6 events. It can be or no more than 8, and must have this. I'm curious. I'm also worried. These competitions,
I'm worried.
I'm worried. I've already seen jumping double unders. They can justify that all they want. These competitions may invite athletes and include qualifying rounds or other criteria to their discretion. Means these events can do whatever they want. Huge competition setting, but you can only qualify from that event in their elite division, and you must also be in that top 1%. So you can't just skip the Open and sign up for one of these things and think you're going to go to the CrossFit Games, or you can't miss the top 1% in the Open and think you can qualify through a qualifying event. You must sign up for the Open, you must make the top 1%, and then you have an opportunity to compete for a game spot. If an athlete finishes in a qualifying position in multiple competitions, they will retain their games invitation from the first competition from which they qualified. Their rank will be passed over to the subsequent competitions, online or live, and the games invitation given to the next in line backfilled. This process will repeat if the second place finisher has earned a games invitation, and so on. That sounded really weird.
They're backfilling.
Right, but are they backfilling in that competition, or are they backfilling
in the other competition? So if I'm going to do multiple semis, and I think the reason that I would do multiple semis like that is because I'm hoping for some sort of money. I'm trying to, get some sort of compensation that way. So if I win, I already have my game spot.
Yes.
So they will basically bump everybody up from there. Which is kind of like when they did the.
Would you like that? Because like if I got second, all right, I don't know. That's okay.
Remember when they did the legacy, the games,
right?
Legacy?
Yeah. Well, the Central East 2012.
Right.
They're like, well, Rich. No, actually not Rich yet. Graham. Or was it 2013? It was 2013?
No, it was before that.
2012.
It was 2012.
Graham. Oh, no, because Rich won in 2011. So Graham Holmberg, who won in 2010.
Right.
So they used to. So if you guys don't remember, like back in regionals, if you won the CrossFit Games and made top 3 at your regional, they would give that regional an extra spot. You would just get an automatic bid. You used to automatically get to go back to the CrossFit Games if you ever won.
Yep.
Which we knew there's a short shelf life for that. You do that for 10 years, you got 10 people just walking into the CrossFit Games every year. That's not going to happen.
That's a quarter of your field.
But yeah, so Graham was in the top 3, so they bumped down a spot. But then Rich was in the top 3, and I remember Dave and was Tony there too?
Yeah, Tony was during that.
Where they were just like, are we going to 5 here? And they made the call. And the best thing
was it Marcus
Hendren?
Yeah.
And Dan Bailey, I think maybe have got.
Yeah.
Or was it Dan? Or was Dan in it and someone like Nick? No, Nick never made it. Anyway, they went to 5. But those 5,
it was like what the
all
heck
ended up in
to
the
do?
top 10 at the CrossFit Games that year.
Yeah.
That was the Central Beast days.
Yeah.
All right. Community Cup. Now, if you guys are just joining us, Community Cup, we are going to expand on this way more on Friday, 8 a.m., and Adrian Bosman will be joining the show at the very beginning live to talk about the Community Cup. I am in positive mode, excited what this could be and what this could do for affiliates in the community at large. So we will talk about that more often. I meant to ask if they could have maybe I'll ask them on the show if they can have a Bill Grunler button. Where you just don't get lumped into here. Can Bill just say no? I recuse my age, and I would just like to sign up for the regular open.
It should be that. Bill Grunler button. That's fun.
So we'll dive into more of that on Friday. So you guys, please join us there. Teams the same. This one, Bill. Okay. If an affiliate had multiple teams compete during semifinals and qualified for the finals, they can rework their games competition roster to select any athletes from any of their teams.
So that would mean the 7 Mayhem teams, you get to pick the best of everyone to put them together. All right,
you guys won. You're the best. Now Mayhem gets a team invite.
Right.
But if they have 7 semifinal teams, that means they have 28 men and women to pick from. They can repool that group and choose the best 6 from that collective group because they all qualified, and then submit that as their games roster.
I like the ability to do that. Although I'm wondering how often you're going to have teams that are spreading themselves thin to have more teams.
Not often, but in the event of.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
I like that they're writing it down.
Yeah.
And then now you know that you have that. I think that's good.
This is a change. I don't know if it was last year, but you remember the guy that was doing like handstand walks before the CrossFit Games on a team and like fell on a ramp and like broke his face?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And they had just registered. Right? They're like, here's our team.
So they were in. That was it.
But this was the day before the game.
Yeah.
And then he gets hurt and like, you can't sub because you've already registered. Here's the new rule. Once on site, teams may substitute any athlete on their games competition roster up to the point of athlete check-in prior to the first team event.
Dang.
How about that?
Dang.
You're like
that's cool.
Stalls, right? You're in the warm-up area being like, hey man, I slept weird or I just broke my face off. They're like, oh, cool. Well, when we go to check in for event 1, the day of, 30 minutes prior to the event starting, you can still switch out somebody up until the last minute. So bravo.
Do you have to let them know ahead of time who those alternates would be, I wonder?
Yes. So you have to give them at least your 3 and 3.
Okay.
When you register, you give them your 2 and 2, but you can still change it.
Of that
up
of
until
the list of
check-in. Yes.
Okay.
Up until the check-in. So you have to keep the 6, but you can put that alternate in if something happens right before the first.
I like that. You know what? Good. That was good. That was huge.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Cash prizes. We've gone over that. Gender classification policy. All athletes are welcome to participate in the CrossFit Games events. Of course, it's an open. You sign up to compete and play. However, to maintain fairness and the integrity of the competition, athletes must compete in the division corresponding to their gender assigned at birth.
I am so glad they put this back in because I remember the day and the moment.
Do you remember who took it out?
Yeah, Greg.
He did.
Yeah, because he was getting pressured because that's when the Olympics did that. And he's like, I didn't know. And he pulled out. And I remember I was hanging out with Tanya Wagner in Madison. And I saw that come up. And I was like, whoa, this just came out. And dude, she lost it. Yeah. She's like, what the heck? And all of the things of no one's ever going to do this. This would never happen. Someone's going to try to jump in. There was all that discussion, and then look what happened like in this last Olympics.
Yeah,
look at all the things we saw. So I think, and this is not a transphobic comment or anything like that. It is, this is what is fair. Yeah, you can wear whatever you want, do whatever you want, but
be whatever you want to be. But welcome
if you want to come to the sport, here's the rule. It has nothing to do with your feelings. It has to do with, let's line the field up as even as possible and see who the best is.
Yes.
So bravo on that.
In my daughter's sports.
Yeah, bravo. Dude, seriously.
Thank you for putting that in. Appendix. This is 5 feet apart minimum for all equipment unless otherwise specified. And athletes may not receive assistance with their equipment unless otherwise stated. Also known as the Roman Korenikoff clause. Prize money. Okay, so for this one, I know we got about 3 minutes here. I wanted to pull up Spin's breakdown. And they give percentages here, but Spin broke down the actual dollar value. Okay, so 50% of your registration fee goes to CrossFit so they can run the game season. The adaptive athletes, so this is where your $20 goes. 30 cents to adaptive, masters $1, teams $1, individual games prize purses $4.90, individual semifinals prize purse 30 cents, individual prize purse, open prize purse 50 cents, open and affiliate prizes $2. So if you guys wanted more transparency, they gave it to you. This is where your money is going. It's like, why give my money to CrossFit? It's because it costs money to run a company and an event like this. And the more people that participate, the more that they can do. And this is exactly where it goes. So thank you, Spin, for creating this awesome graphic.
It actually is really, really cool to see it that way.
Isn't that cool? I like it.
And I know that people are going to complain, and that we've always had people that complain about the $20 thing. Sure. I guarantee you are, if you are an athletic person and you're doing other athletic endeavors, you're not doing anything for $20. Fun runs, turkey trots, school runs. This is $20, you guys.
$20.
$20.
And look what it goes to all of this. Like, I want more support for the adaptive athletes. Sign up. I want more support for pick a category on here.
Yep.
Sign up. You'll support your own ecosystem that you guys love and hold dear. Guys, we're at 19 signups in the show. We're about to end. Please.
Chase is going to lose his shit, you guys. We need one. We need one.
I cannot stop this show.
He's going to be tweaking out as he takes his kid to jiu-jitsu.
I'm going to be an angry father in the car to my 6-year-old son if you guys leave us hanging on 19. Do it for Dylan. Basically just threatened to abuse my child if you guys don't get us to 20. But you guys, I'm not joking. I'm joking about that, but we can't stop on 19. Someone log into .com, sign up for the open, because we do have to go. I do have to go. I got to take my son to jiu-jitsu.
Oh, dude, Denise is in. Yeah, there we go.
14th. That is our 20. I'm so damn proud of you guys. Thank you so much. We will be back on Friday. We'll have Adrian Bosman on the show, and we'll be talking all about the Community Cup. And we're going to expand on how the Open and Community Cup can fit together for your affiliate and make this one of the best ways to galvanize, engage, and keep your athletes training harder than ever before, with something else on the horizon other than the Open 365 days after those 3 weeks. So I'm really excited to jump into that. Thank you, Spin, for letting us steal your graphic. Thank you guys for signing up for the Open while we're on this show. We certainly appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys haven't signed, or if you haven't subscribed, please do. It goes a long way for us. It really helps the channel. And I'm signing up. Thank you. Thank you.
That's actually, he'll be 24.
Okay, make that 24, 21. Bobby, you were the first one on the show. Or unless, is that a new Bob?
No, that was the one we had.
I'm in. All right. So what are we at? 23, 24?
Yeah.
Oh, now we got to do 25. Guys, what did I say? What did I just say? Oh, what did I just say?
Fives and zeros, fives and zeros.
Don't sweat it. Me too. I'm calling it a 25. That's a cool 25. You guys are the best. We'll see you guys Friday. Stay tuned later this afternoon for the spin. I don't believe John will be on the show. Oh, keep it real. That's my 25.
Boom.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes. Watch the show tonight. Congratulations to John, Leslie. We hope you guys are doing great. Take care of that new baby girl. Sign up for the Open, and we'll see you guys on Friday.